Well, Brock Purdy no longer Mr. Irrelevant. Probably one of the most relevant 49ers right now. Probably one of the most relevant quarterbacks in the NFC. As we see the picture for the playoffs and how the 49ers are playing right now, he must be one of the most relevant players in the NFC. He might be one of the factors that it will decide if the 49ers they make the playoffs, if the 49ers can make the push for the Super Bowl, if the 49ers can continue this ascent as one of the best teams in the NFC. There is no doubt about it. Brock Purdy looked good against the Dolphins. But before we start all the hype about Brock Purdy, sometimes these backup quarterbacks, they come out of the bullpen and they have a great game. We saw it in the past. Nick Mullins goes against the Raiders. He has a fantastic game. He makes some throws to George Kittle in the middle that we say, they were amazing throws. Then the dust settled and we saw the reality of who is Nick Mullins. We know that he's a good backup. He is now with the Vikings. Just before start the hyping of Brock Purdy. But if we compare that game of Nick Mullins against this game of Brock Purdy against the Dolphins, I might say that Brock Purdy, it is a better quarterback than Nick Mullins. Like I said, before starting the hype of Brock Purdy, but he seems more confident. He seems to have this wild factor, X factor of swagger. He sees better the field. He has that poison in the pocket. We only saw good things from Brock Purdy. The interception, fourth and couple of yards, you might see it as a punt. I don't see that many problems with that throw to Brandon Ayuk. We saw that he missed Christian McCaffrey that was in the middle. Probably he made the throw to Christian McCaffrey. We get the first down. But again, it was no harm, that interception. Things that we can see from Brock Purdy, he has so much poise in the pocket. He's holding the ball too much. That is something that scares me, especially going against better teams that they have better defensive ends, better defensive linemen. But, he was good. He was good. So much poise for a rookie, being Mr. Irrelevant. Well, no longer Mr. Irrelevant. But he played very good. We still don't know if he's an improvement of Jimmy Garoppolo. Probably we'll never see that. Probably in the next game we will see the reality why he was drafted in the 7th round with the last pick. And he started throwing a couple of interceptions. He started missing passes to open receivers. We still don't know in reality what we have in Brock Purdy. The only thing that we can say is that his first game he played better than many people anticipate that how he was going to play. This might be a reason why the 49ers, they didn't went and signed another quarterback in the offseason or at the moment that Trey Lance went down. Probably the 49ers, they feel very comfortable going with Brock Purdy as their backup quarterback, knowing that Jimmy Garoppolo has a history of injuries. So, like I said before, everything will come together in the next games. We will see how good he is. We will see what we got in Brock Purdy. Josh Johnson, they brought it back. I don't think that he's the answer for the 49ers at the quarterback position. There is other options out there. I don't know if the 49ers will go and pursue another quarterback, especially not knowing what they have in Brock Purdy. So, hoping this Cinderella story, they comes together, we can rally behind Brock Purdy. We can go to the playoff knowing that Brock Purdy can be that manager of the game, that he can manage the game. at least not to commit turnovers, at least not to throw interceptions, not fumbling. There is another aspect that is going to be very important with Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy is a completely different quarterback, a type of quarterback than Jimmy Garoppolo. He's more mobile. So we will see what type of offense will Kyle Shanahan install with Brock Purdy. He might even bring some plays that it was designed for Trey Lance that he needed to move on from those plays with Jimmy Garoppolo. So maybe we can see Brock Purdy having a couple of runs, having a couple of moving him out of the pocket. He can create some plays with his legs. So it's going to be very interesting what type of offense Kyle Shanahan is going to implement with Brock Purdy if they decide to continue going with Brock Purdy. Let me know what you think. Comment down below if Brock Purdy is the real deal, or we will see it as soon as the dust settles. That reality, why so many teams they passed on Brock Purdy. Let me know what you think. Comment down below. Like always, see you in the next one.